Hi, my friends. Welcome to Yoga with Nicole. Today, boys and girls, we're going to play a game called Sturdy Birdie. We're going to need some materials though, some props. So if you have an animal friend, a breathing buddy, a balance buddy, something small and stuffy, cozy, something that you can put on top of your head, something that you can put on top of your belly when we take our relaxation pose. So that's one of our props we're going to need today. The other thing we're going to need today is maybe mom or dad might have a yoga strap. If they don't have a yoga strap, then maybe you have a belt or maybe a tie. But we're going to need maybe about 2 or 3 of these, something nice and long that you can stretch out and put on the floor. So like I said, a belt, a tie, a yoga strap if mom or dad have one, or even a scarf, something like that you can use. And then our last prop that we're going to use today, my friends, are feathers. So if you have some feathers lying around, or maybe some cotton balls, or some pieces of tissue paper, something kind of small and light that we can blow around with our breath. So gather up all of those materials, my friends, and join me in child's pose. All right, my friends, sitting on our knees, we'll sit back on our heels and then fold forward, bringing our forehead all the way down to the ground, and then listening carefully for my chime. Here we go. Boys and girls, slowly roll on up. Take a big breath in, reach way up high. And then as you breathe out, bring your palms together in front of your heart and press your hands as strong as you can. And help me sing our song. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, and I know you're ready for yoga time, yoga time. Well done. Well, boys and girls, stretch those puppy dog paws nice and wide, press them into the mat, tuck your toes under, and find your downward dog, my friends, and let's bark it out. Woof, 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 woof. Wag your tails, my friends, and let's stretch one leg up high in the sky, shake it out. Let's stretch the other leg up high in the sky, shake it out. Bring that foot down, bend your knees, jump your feet up. And how many frog jumps do we do today? Let's do 8. Straight up and down, help me count, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done, stretch those legs out long. Hang down low, tickle your toes, and come all the way up to mountain pose. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Awesome. Well, boys and girls, it's a rainy spring day, so why don't we do a little dance for the sun? See if we can chase those clouds away and have that sunshine come out. Let's do it, my friends. Here we go. Shake out those feet, shake out those hands, find your mountain pose. Yeah, that's right, let's do it. Big breath in, reach way up high, wave to the sun. Hang down low and tickle your toes. Hands down and either step or jump back and lower all the way to the ground. Boys and girls, lift your head and your heart. Let's hear your snake breath. Well done, tuck those toes under, find your downward dog, and bark it out. Woof, 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 woof. Well done, let's stretch one leg up high in the sky, shake it out. Bring that foot down, shake your other leg out. Bring that foot down, bend your knees, jump your feet up. And let's do 2 more frog jumps, here we go. 1 and 2. Stretch those legs out long. Hang down low, tickle your toes. And reach way up high. and find your mountain pose. Take that breath. Breathe it out. And let's do that one more time, my friends. Reach way up high, wave to the sun. Hang down low and tickle your toes. Let's bring our hands down, step back, and let's find that rainbow pose. So tip over to one side, reach way up high, and say, hello, rainbow. Awesome, bring that hand down, tip over to the other side, reach way up high, and say, hello, sun. Nice work. Let's bring that hand down, lower all the way down. Lift your head and your heart. Tuck those toes under, find your downward dog, bark it out. Well done, let's stretch one leg up high to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip, my friends. Yeah, so it's like you're trying to kick your bum with your foot. Boys and girls, put that foot down, stretch your other leg up high in the sky, bend your knee, and try to kick your bum. Nice job, my friends. Bring that foot down, bend your knees, jump your feet up. Let's do 6 more frog jumps. Here we go, straight up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. Stretch it out long. Hang down low, tickle your toes. And come all the way up to mountain pose. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome job, boys and girls. Well, let's come have a seat. Whew. Put your hands on your heart. Listen and feel what your body is doing right now. You might notice that your heart is beating a little bit faster, right? You might also notice that you can hear your breath moving in and out. You could probably feel your breath moving in and out. Yeah, so everything's kind of speeding up just a little bit, right? Yeah, so we energized ourselves. So today, my friends, we're going to use this energy to help us focus on some balancing poses. That's right, so we're going to play a game called Sturdy Birdy. That's right, so we're going to do some bird poses while balancing today. So we got a lot of fun stuff to do. Let's first get started with a little, kind of like a little warm-up. So we just did our sun salutation. Hopefully we chase those clouds away so the sun can shine down on us, right, and help to warm us up. But now we're going to kind of do a little bit of practicing warming up for our balance poses, right? So stand up on your feet. And boys and girls, today we're going to roll our mats up and we're going to put them off to the side. We don't need our mats today. We'll pull them back out when we get ready for our relaxation pose. So go ahead and feel free to pause the video. We're going to roll our mats up and then we're going to stretch out our straps or our ties or our belts, whatever you might have found. We're going to make a tightrope or a balance beam. We're going to connect those all together to make a little tightrope. So boys and girls, go ahead and get started. Roll those mats up and I'll see you in just a moment. All right, boys and girls, we have our balance beam or our tightrope set up. So hopefully you've been able to find a couple maybe straps or belts or scarves or ties, something nice and long that you can stretch out onto the floor and create some sort of tightrope, right? So it could be any shape as long as you're connecting your straps, right? So it could be one nice long line. You can make a shape out of it. You can do zigzags, whatever shape you feel like doing, whatever your shape that your stuff makes is perfect. Now, boys and girls, the challenge for today is we are going to, where's my bird? Okay, so to warm up our balance, hopefully everybody has a little balance buddy, right? So something kind of small, something kind of stuffy that you could balance on top of your head, or maybe even it's just a beanbag. But what we're going to do is we're going to balance our beanbag, our bird, our stuffy, our balance buddy, whatever that is. We're going to balance them on our head and try to walk all the way through our tightrope, right? From the start to the finish. So let's give it a try, my friends. Find one end of your tightrope, and then we are going to stand up nice and tall, putting our balance buddy right on top of our head, our animal hat, right? And then now remember, when we walk our tightrope, we don't want to fall off, right? So we are going to step one foot in front of the other and try to make our way to the very end of our tightrope without falling off and without dropping our animal hat. All right, boys and girls, if you want help with balance, you may stretch your arms out nice and wide to the side. And let's go, my friends. So just warming up that balance a little bit. And it's okay if your animal hat falls off. It's okay if you step off of your tightrope, boys and girls. Just get back on and try again. Take it slowly and mindfully. If you've made some corners, take your time around your corners. And just keep going, putting one foot in front of the other, standing nice and tall, keeping your head lifted, and making your way to the very end. Once you get to the very end, take a moment, maybe take your animal head off and like shake it out, right? And then let's see if we can make our way back one more time. So starting at the end of our tightrope, are you ready to give it one more try? All right, let's do it. All right, animal hats on. Our feet are on our tightrope. Our arms are stretched out nice and wide. Now remember, it makes it a little bit easier when we're standing up nice and tall and our chin is lifted so our head is level. That way our animal hat doesn't slip off. Sometimes we do have to look down to see where our balance beam is, right? Where the tightrope is. And sometimes if you notice when you look down, you lose your animal hat. Keep going, my friends. One foot in front of the other. Make your way all the way to the other side. It's hard not to look down sometimes. Well done, boys and girls. Keep it going. Nice job. All right, boys and girls, shake it out. Well done. Well, you might have noticed, my friends, as we walked around, I have some cards along the way. Boys and girls, on those cards, we have some yoga poses. So let's share. I'm going to put my balance buddy back in. So we have our first one is our stork pose, right? So as we balance and we walk along our tightrope, when we get to our stork pose, then our job will be to hold and balance in stork pose on the tightrope. Boys and girls, we'll come over here, and at our next card, we'll balance in flamingo pose while standing on the tightrope. Then we'll make our way over to this card and practice balancing in eagle pose. Look, you can even see somebody practicing eagle pose in a chair, but today we're going to do it standing up. Awesome. And then, boys and girls, our very last balancing challenge on the tightrope will be our owl pose. Yeah, so notice how we're squatting, we're perching on our most favorite branch. Yeah, that's right, boys and girls. Are you up for the challenge? Are you ready to play a game of Sturdy Birdie? Let's give it a try, my friends. Now for this one, we won't need our animal hats because we're already going to have a big enough challenge trying to hold our balance poses on the tightrope. So let's get started, my friends. One foot on that tightrope, and here we go. Stretch your arms out nice and wide, and let's get balancing. Boys and girls, we're coming up on our stork pose. When you arrive, lift up one foot, lift up your opposite hand, hold it nice and strong. Take a big breath in here. Let it go. Nice work, boys and girls. Put that foot down. Lift up your other foot. That's right. Press your heel down nice and strong. Lift up your opposite hand. Hold your pose. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Let's keep going, my friends. Nice job. Woo. All right, we're coming up on another balance pose. We're coming up on our flamingo pose. So find something to look at that holds you still. Stepping on our tightrope, lift your foot behind you. Open up those long flamingo wings. Nice job. Let's come all the way back up. Find a spot on the tightrope for your foot. Whoop. And when you're ready, lift your other leg back. Nice and strong here. Way to go, boys and girls. Nice job. All right, let's come all the way up. Let's keep going. Oh, boys and girls, we came to another balance pose. Let's try our eagle pose. So we're gonna lift up one foot just like we did for our stork pose. And then we're gonna cross it over our standing leg. That's right, and we're gonna cross one elbow on top of the other, wrap the arms, press the hands, and balance in our eagle pose. Take a breath if you can. Breathe it out. Open up those wings, stretch it out nice and wide. And let's find our eagle pose on the other side. So lifting up our other foot, keep that balance. It's tricky. Let's cross that leg over, stack our elbows once more, and take that breath in. Breathe it out. I'm a little wobbly today. How about you, my friends? All right, let's keep going. One more. Here we go. Nice, strong legs. We made it all the way to our owl pose, boys and girls. We're going to turn to the side, and then we're going to perch on our branch. So come down into your squat. That's right. Lift up that proud owl chest. Tuck your owl wings behind you. And let's do 2 owl breaths. Big breath in through the nose. Turn and look to the side. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Nice. Come back to center. Big breath in. Look to the other side. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Nice job. Come back to center. Open up those wings. Stretch them out nice and wide. And let's shake it out. Well done, my friends. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Nice job. All right. We're going to try to go through a little quickly. And then we're going to take some time to practice our breathing, right? And then we're going to get ready for our rest. So coming on down, find your owl pose. Squatting, perching on your most favorite branch. Let's do it. Turn your head. Woo, woo. Come back the other side. Woo, woo. That's right. Stretch it out. Beautiful. Let's start to walk. Nice. If you have somebody practicing with you, make sure you give some time for that person to get started. They can go and start on the balance beam on a tightrope, and then you can follow behind after they've started. Nice job. Keep it going. It's tricky. Awesome work. All right, keep it going. Coming up to flamingo pose. Be watching for our cards. Nice work. I'm gonna go backwards a little bit. Here we go, flamingo on the other side. Well done. Nice job. Keep your eyes open. We're coming up on our last pose, and it's stork pose. Flex your foot nice and strong. Find stork pose on the other side. Awesome work. Finish up your tightrope and shake it out. Awesome work, boys and girls. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Nice job. All right, boys and girls, let's gather up all of our supplies. We'll roll our mats back out, and I'll meet you sitting crisscross applesauce. All right, boys and girls, let's get ready for a little breath work, right? So we are going to practice breathing with some feathers, and hopefully you found some feathers. If not, maybe then you have some little pieces of tissue paper or some cotton balls, something kind of small and light that we can blow around with our breath, right? So before we get ready for our rest, it's always helpful for us to calm our bodies down. And we know that we can do that with our breath, right? When we start to breathe on purpose, it helps to calm us down. So let's get started, boys and girls. Come to the end of your mat. And then if you have whatever you have with you, we're just going to sprinkle a couple feathers or cotton balls. Yeah, beautiful. Just a couple of them. And then we're going to try to blow our feathers across the mat. So in order to do this though, we're going to have to get low and we're going to have to stay behind the feathers. We're going to want to take a nice big breath in through the nose, but then as we breathe out, we're going to breathe out through our mouth. That's right, and use our breath to push those feathers to the other side. Let's see if we can give it a try. Here we go, my friends. Get nice and low so we're almost in a child's pose, right? Big breath in, big breath out. Nice. When you've blown all your feathers off your mat, come have a seat. Yeah, sitting crisscross applesauce. Another pat on the back. Well done, boys and girls. Well, let's get ready for our rest. All right, so if you have your animal hat, your little balance buddy, we're going to now use them for a breathing buddy. Yeah. So come all the way down onto your bellies. We're going to press our feet into the mat. Lift our hips up. Yeah. Nice. And maybe you put your animal friend underneath your bridge. Well done. All right, boys and girls, let's settle. Grab your animal friend. Settle your hips down. And then our breathing buddies go on our belly. We take a nice big breath in here. And a big breath out. girls, start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then take a giant stretch. Reaching your hands up over and past your head, and maybe you point and flex your toes, your feet a bit. Yeah, nice job. Boys and girls, let's slowly roll over onto our sides and watch our breathing bodies just slip right off our bellies. And then maybe you use your arm for a little pillow here. And then when you're ready, my friends, push yourselves up using those strong arms and come have a seat. Sit in crisscross applesauce, hands on your knees. Boys and girls, I had so much fun practicing with you today. Let's get ready to say goodbye. Reach way up high, say the sky above me, the earth below me, everything I need is within me. See you next time, my friends.